Next is from George Gebhardt, and subject to Steiner Brothers 2.0. Obviously, when Braun Breaker gets called to the main roster, he'll more than likely start as singles competitor, but I'd love to see the WWE pair him up with Rick Boogs at some point. They could be another Steiner Brothers, a dominant tag team for years to come. Thoughts? Sincerely, George Gebhardt. George, one of the things that make the Steiner Brothers so intimidating was the fact that they were actually, wait for it, brothers. Rick Boogs and Braun Breaker are not brothers. So, like, if you're trying to say, like somebody trying to do a Steiner's, like a Steiner's 2.0, I would think, okay, two big brothers. Okay, these guys are not big. These guys are not blood. Maybe George Gebhardt thought that the Steiner brothers.
Well, you could do a thing. You could do a thing where, like, Braun Breaker in WWE Universe is cousins with Rick Boogs or some. Put them together. I think they'd be a good
Arn
team.
and Ole, right? Yeah.
But I think at this point, pulling Breaker out of his singles push and putting him in a tag team would be a step down, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Next is from Durbin. Subject is Disco on WWF Radio. Disco on WWF Radio. Hola, Conan. Glenn, in the most recent episode of the New Generation Declassified, which is hosted by Chadster of the Two-Man Power Trip and Get My Go fame, he mentioned a rumor that Disco Inferno used to call into the WWF radio program in the mid-'90s and troll the hosts. Could you corroborate the story, Glenn? Mike Durbin. P.S. K100 talks rules. Yeah. See, Durbin, you know what Durbin did there, though? He put and Get My Go fame,
Right,
which is like, which is going to, should I suspend him for a week from the mailbag from trying to sneak that? Okay, he's getting suspension. All right. Yes, absolutely true, because Raven was doing the show, and I was friends with Raven, and he would get me on the show. We did comedy bits.
Right.
I can't remember like a lot of them, but we did some with Shawn Michaels and stuff. But I would call on the show because Raven would have me call on the guest as a guest, and I'd be some. I forgot the gimmick that we played, but I think I was I was playing the part of like a redneck indie wrestler from Marietta, Georgia. So
not far from your real persona.
Exactly right.
Yo, what up? This is Conan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host Disco Inferno. Unfortunately,
well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!